Okay, so we're going to keep building these little guys, and um, what I'm going to do with, ponds and things that I have of water laying around is I'm going to level them down, and basically here's where you start really creating some cool curvy types of illusions. And we're going to put, some shrubbery, some plants and stuff like that around all this to really give it that cool level look. And we can even use some blue hay bales to make it look like more cascading types of levels here. So we can maybe think about having it end up in this cute little pond here at the end of it. So what we'll do right here is we can level this and have some blue hay bales coming down to give it even more of an illusional effect. So we're going to move this down a little bit more, and let's just grab some blue hay bales. So I'll put this on pause again. Okay, so we've got some blue hay bales, and again, this is all about building an illusion here. So we're going to have this flowing down off of here, and you might not have enough coins to be doing all this yet, but eventually you will. And so I'm just going to start making it a little bit random here, and leveling them down to where it looks like it's cascading into this little pond here. So you can see what's happening here. And I'm gonna zoom in for you. So let me do that just so you can see a better picture. It doesn't look as cool when you're right up on it. So we'll just keep doing little levels here. But what will happen is once we start putting the shrubbery around it, that's when, I'm just going to set a few of these here real quick. Once you start putting the shrubbery around it, that's when you will see the cool effect of the levels. So let's move this down a little bit more and get some more flow to this. So this will be leveling it down. And whoops. Sometimes you just got to kind of noodle around with stuff. Here we go. So just keep working with this and moving things around until it looks cool to you. And we'll grab another one of these. Okay, so you can see now it looks like the levels are coming down here, and so now we're going to put some trees and stuff around here. Probably some palm trees. I think palm trees just look great when we're messing with this kind of stuff. And I'm going to put a few bales in here, and this will be how our cascade comes down. So let me put this on pause. I'll grab some palm trees and we'll keep going. Okay, so we're going to randomly grab some palm trees, and we're going to move them around, and this is where it starts looking really cool when you start leveling this stuff around. So we'll just kind of keep them as tight as you can into it, because then it you'll if you go too tight, I guess you'll lose the color of your streams and stuff. So just hold your own judgment on it, on what color trees you want to use and how you want to position them. And we'll just keep hugging these around like so. And this is looking pretty darn cool already, and we'll just keep building it up. Now you'll notice too that when you start doing this, like see, if I go too close here, we lose that little feature of the water coming down. So we'll move it. Oh, let's see. No, we don't want to hide that. So we'll keep going here, and I don't want to hide all of this because that's part of the illusion. So when you start getting lower to the ground here, you'll just start separating these out a little bit further so that you keep the whole scheme. And again, this is, whatever you want to do with it. It's your farm, and just be as creative as you want. So what I like to do when I get down to this kind of a level is start putting lower lying types of shrubs and stuff around it. So you can use things like That's a potted plant. We don't want to use that. You can use things like the flax. Flax leaves are really cool to use around this kind of stuff, and those just came out too, so I was pretty stoked to see that. But you start putting that type of foliage around it, and then it starts hiding everything. So let me zoom in here for you real quick so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to start hugging this with like flax leaves and low-lying bushes and stuff, and it'll start looking really, really cool. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to stop this video here, and then we'll go on to another video that's going to continue on with this. Okay, so just start building with these levels, and then we'll go on to video number, I guess it would be video number 3 on this one. Okay, happy farming.